Shea, tell me about your goal in overtime.
It was a big win off the draw. Got kicked up to Dan McIntyre. Just made a nice pass across, and Rado had a nice screen in front. Fortunately, it went in.
Just another goal for you, right? Yeah. Number one for the season?
Yeah, it was the first goal of the season. Thanks for bringing it up. No.
Well, I asked if it was your biggest goal of the season. It probably was, right?
I would say yes.
Didn't pick a corner or anything like that?
Just tried to get it on net as quick as I could. They were playing pretty soft, so once Dan passed across, I kind of had a feeling I was going to shoot right away or move it over to Queener, and I decided to shoot, and luckily it went in.
Did you see it go in?
Yeah, I did. It was a clean shot for me.
It looked like it might have hit Fontaine's heel of his stick, maybe, and changed direction slightly?
I'm not too sure if it got deflected or not. But.
Matt, how much time did you have on your goal? It looked like you had a lot of net to shoot at.
Yeah, well, great pass from Jordan George out of the corner, and I just looked at the net, and I don't know what happened to him. And I saw a defense like high-low in front of me, and I didn't even know where the goalie was. I just had to shoot it on net, and luckily I got it through the defenseman and went in.
Brad, tell me about your goal in the first period. That was a big goal to get just to get on the board and get rolling, right?
Yeah, but it was all Darcy Finley. He was in there for probably 30 seconds before that, just raising heck. He was all over their D-man, and he got the puck on the half wall there and kicked it up top, and I just drove to the middle, faked the shot, and just kind of froze that defender and kept going to the middle and just threw a wrist shot on net, and then just fortunately it went in, and just right along the ice there, it went in. It was a good time to have that goal, I think.
Looked like you maneuvered a little to get a screen, didn't it?
Yeah, I was just trying to get to the center of the ice. That defender, he was coming out, and then I just kind of faked the shot to freeze him up to stop him from his feet moving there. And I just moved it to the middle and quickly shot it in the net. Kind of caught the goalie off guard, maybe, I'm not sure, but I was glad to see it go in.
You guys have played in a Frozen Four. How does this compare, being on this stage, this tournament?
Well, certainly it's quite similar. If you lose, you're done in our books. We gotta show up every night, come out every shift, and we can't have any mistakes out there. And having the experience of being in the Frozen Four, and you must win every night to even to get a national championship. Same thing in the WCHA here in the Final Five, and we know that we're the underdogs, and we gotta take it to the opponent every night and just play the best we can. Hopefully, we win.
For any of you guys, do you notice a momentum shift, maybe late second, early third period, especially after the goal, obviously, though? You started to take the game over a little bit more?
I think in between the second and third period, we talked as a group and just said that we gotta be a lot more a pressure team out there, and we came out and scoring a goal in the first minute of the third period certainly put us on our toes and them on their heels. And I thought the rest of the third period we played very well. We had a lot more opportunities, had a lot more shots on net, and guess we couldn't score on there, and we went in overtime. And I think it's just the momentum of scoring that one in the first minute of the third period carried on to the overtime goal.
First period, I mean, they're pretty dangerous, that first line especially. They moved the puck well and got a couple of chances, got a couple of goals. But they didn't really get many threats after that. What did you guys do to shut them down?
Well, I played against that line all night, and I think after they were up on a 2-1 lead, I thought those guys got on their heels a little bit, and you know how dangerous they are when there's a minute left in the third period and that line gets out there, and we were hemmed in our defensive zone for a minute 10 seconds or something like that, and then first shift in overtime they came out flying again, and we worked on it all week, just making sure you're sticking with your guys and don't give them any open ice to make plays. And I thought our defensemen played very well against them, and it took a lot of their time and space away. Which you don't have time and space, you can't make plays.
One more.
Can you just talk about playing in overtime this year? This is, I believe, the 12th overtime game you guys have played in, and I think you've only had 2 wins heading into today on overtime. So, what does it mean to get it done for once on a big stage?
It feels great. We've been on the other side of the end and the other side of overtime losses, and it doesn't feel good. So we were coming into this. We wanted it to win, and it was a big game. And it was a big time, and it was the perfect time to get that win. And everyone in the dressing room is astounded right now. It's just awesome. We got great morale, great team chemistry going into tomorrow's game, and we're just looking a lot forward to play Denver. It's going to be an exciting game.
Okay, guys, you can Go back to the.
It's not like you just already said that going until you're done.
I didn't realize now that there's no Minnesota team.
They're basically doing 5 minutes. Let's get out
Welcome, Coach Tom Serratore, and Coach, the format that we've used in the past is for you to make an opening statement and then take questions.
First off, I'm just proud of the guys, and it was a tough game out there. I felt the second period we didn't have very good legs. I thought UMD took it to us, but we were only down by a goal. And Rito converting the first minute of the third period really elevated our play, and it was just a great third period, and we were fortunate enough to get that last bounce in overtime.
Questions?
Yeah, Brad? Or Eric?
in overtime there, with that power play that happened, Shea Walters was on the ice. It looked like the second power play unit. Was that because the first line was just coming off a shift, or can you just kind of...
You're exactly right, Eric. Rito's line just came off a shift, and also they gave him a shorthanded goal. Conley got that shorthanded goal in the first, so I wanted to go with that group. They moved the puck pretty well, and it's just one of those things. As a coach, I just felt we had to do it that particular time. And it's a 2-minute power play, so I knew Reader's group would still get a minute anyway if we wanted to have those guys go with the second half of the power play. John?
10th seed means nothing when you take out 3 and 4, and now you get to shoot at 2, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow, and we expended 67 minutes tonight, and we have to rebound tomorrow and at 2:07. So we realize, again, there's a short turnover time, and we're playing one of the best teams in the country. But again, we just have to, we just have to dig down deep, and we have to find some gas in the tank, and it's going to be exciting for us.
I asked the other guys this, but did you feel like the game turned into your style game in the third period? You pretty much eliminated their chances.
I don't know if it turned into the game that we wanted. I thought it was kind of a cat and mouse game. I don't think any of us really played with a lot of tempo. We wanted to play with more tempo. We just couldn't play with that much tempo. So, but again, we just had that goal. Or scored that goal the first minute, and there's no question. Again, it elevated our play. It lifted our bench. I thought we had better jump the rest of the period. But you also got to remember too. We're playing for the right to play the next night, and UMD's already in the national tournament too. So the frame of mind is definitely different between the two teams.
Tough getting pucks to the net, Tom. Both teams.
It's playoff hockey, Scotty. It's playoff hockey, and you have to defend hard. You just have to defend well, and that's just the game. The complexion of the games are always different. Again, when you're playing survival hockey.
Tom, I asked the players this, but having played in a Frozen Four, did it help you to adjust to playing on this stage?
Well, I think so. We played in a lot of big games over the course of the last 10 years, and these kids, over the course of the last 4 years, have played in a lot of big games. Not only regular season games, but again, Frozen Fours, regionals. So it's not new to these guys. So, we're battle tested. We've been battle tested this year, and we've been battle tested in the past.
WCHA is pretty proud of this Final Five tournament. Does it feel like something different for you guys?
No, it's unbelievable, John. To me, it's the best tournament in the country. And the reason I say that is just because of the energy in the building. There's fans rooting for somebody. The difference between this and probably a Frozen Four is that the Frozen Four is just everybody's going because of the event, but I don't know if they're really passionate about a particular team like there is here, and that's what's it's so exciting. And it's just an unbelievable tournament. And hey, this is our home state. It's our home state, and we have a lot of alumni here in the Twin Cities. So it's a special tournament, and we're so proud to be in the WCHA, and we're so excited to be down here. Yeah.
What can you say about the effort of Jordan George there in overtime, drawing that penalty and getting you guys on the power play?
Yeah, you know what, George? He's quick. He's got very good puck skills. He's good in traffic. He's good in tight areas, and that's what happened. He dipsy-doodled and got the puck by, was it Lamb got the penalty there, guys? And again, he drew a penalty.
Did you guys feel like Duluth was maybe a little too comfortable in overtime there?
Oh, I don't know. I was more worried about us. I was watching us, so for a while there, nobody wanted the puck. It was pretty interesting. To me, it was like a soccer match the first 5 minutes. Chip it out, chip it in. So, I don't think anybody, nobody wanted to make a mistake. That's what it was. Nobody wanted to make a mistake. And again, that's just the way overtimes are. And again, mostly when you're playing survival hockey. We were playing survival hockey.
Sounded like you were kind of the fan favorites out there too. The Sioux fans are on your side.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Green are going to stick with Green, mostly on St. Patrick's Day, Jess. That's just the way it goes. Hey, take a look here.
You win the Masters?
Any other questions?
Thanks, gang. Appreciate it.